It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to You Don't Know Jack. Just me and you tonight, huh? Oh well. Hey, I'd appreciate it if you didn't go blabbing to everybody that we hung out today. I've got a reputation to uphold.
One.
Coming at you. Sometimes getting lost is a good thing. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. So this is our travel episode, huh? Our little homage to famous explorers and life on the road. I mean, who doesn't love a journey, right? That search for something new. Take Christopher Columbus, for example. He hit the road looking for that fancy new spice route of his, right? Well, given where Columbus first hit land in the New World, what route could he have bragged about discovering? The Florida orange juice route, the Canadian bacon route, the Mexican jumping bean route, or the Bahamas rum route?
I feel so silly with these beans in my pants. They want to stand still. Oh dear, what are they up to now?
Here's the one you didn't pick. Columbus first touched land down in the Bahamas and actually never set foot in what is now called America. Congratulations, men. Today is a grand day, for our 3 ships have discovered the... who puked on my tights and puffy shirt?
2.
Up next, Aaron Spelling's Piñata of Love. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Ah, Charo, Charo, Charo. The woman who put the love in the love boat. Say Charo's character spots an uncharted island from the deck of the love boat. If the island is named for Charo's famous exclamation, what will it be called? HOOCHIE MAMA LAND, Hoochie Coochie Land, Smoochy Smoochy Land, or Weeky Watchy Land? Charo's famous catchphrase is Coochie Coochie. And her handbag is Gucci Gucci. And of course her favorite film director is Stanley Tucci Tucci. Oh, and she couldn't be happier that an Emmy has finally been awarded to Susan Lucci Lucci. Oh God, kill me now.
3.
Here's a little something I call, they always ask about your package. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Flex those fingers, here it comes. In late 1998, airlines were required to start asking U.S. passengers traveling internationally a certain question. Given the question, what might you hear from the person making your reservations? First class, family in the Middle East, meal preferences, prior convictions, window seat, next of kin, or smoking, history of STDs. Once for assault and battery, 3 times for armed robbery. Everything else is alleged.
Very good, sir. And will you be having the steak or the fish?
Let me show you what I would have picked. As of October 1st, 1998, when you're flying into or out of the U.S., your airline has to ask you for an emergency contact. Emergency contact? Oh yeah, I'll be making emergency contact with the stewardesses. Get ready, because you're going to play a When Did Happen. All right, I'm going to show you an event like this. Then I'm going to list off 7 other events like this one. All you got to do for each one is tell me whether it happened before or after man first walked on the moon, or if it never happened at all. Buzz in when the correct answer is lit, you'll get $1,000. But be careful, if you buzz in when the incorrect answer is lit, you lose $1,000 each time you're wrong. All right, let's get this party rolling. The category for this When Did Happen is These Sheets Smell Like Stranger. Well, what's traveling without a place to stay, huh? That's why I want you to think back with me. Think back to 1974 when this event happened. The first Super 8 motel opens. So tell me, did this event happen before Super 8 motels hit the scene, after, or did it never happen at all? lot of fun, huh? Let's see what happens. Nice job, my friend. Let's see how that affects the big picture. Well, I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed that. Shall we get back to the game?
5.
The category is Tonight I'm Gonna Plunder Like It's $9.99. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Put your head between your knees, because we're going down. In AD 999, which explorer would have needed to make sure that his ship was Y1K compatible? Marco Polo, John Cabot, Leif Erikson, or Christopher Columbus?
Marco!
No.
Here's the one the winners pick. Leif Erikson hit the seas around AD 1000 and eventually stumbled upon North America. Unfortunately, the Vikings never really got fair credit for their discovery. Some historians blame this on the Vikings' poor publicist. Others blame it on the fact that they flogged and impaled everyone they met.
6.
This category is unleaded fuel keeps you regular. You get it right, you get 2K. Okay, see if you can get your kicks trying to solve this analogy. Digestive tract is to mouth to anus, as Route 66 is to Cleveland to San Francisco, Chicago to Los Angeles, St. Louis to Las Vegas, or Cincinnati to Seattle. Cleveland to San Francisco was Leif Erikson's second lesser-known journey. Didn't know that, did you? So you don't lose any sleep over it. Route 66 starts in Chicago and ends in L.A. I'll spare you the Los Angeles anus joke.
7.
The category's gonna be World Travel Gives Me the Trots. How does $2,000 sound? Think fast, it's question time. Given the terminology used in horsemanship, if the Harlem Globetrotters want to get around the globe at the quickest pace possible, to what should they change their name? Harlem Globeраckers, Harlem Globecanterers, Harlem Globehoppers, or Harlem Globegallopers? Galloping is the fastest gait in horsemanship. Yeah, it always gets me when Curly runs around the court pulling down the pants of world leaders. Saddam Hussein always gets so pissed.
8.
I'm calling this one. Don't forget to shave your back. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Hey, do you remember those Burma shave signs that made a poem as you drove down the highway? Well, we made one of our own. Check it out. All you gotta do is finish this Burma shave poem with the new name of the country, Burma. For a shave in Burma, you have to drive quite far, crossing miles of terra firma to get your face to... Now, what's the new name of Burma, the country? Myanmar, Andajar, Zanzibar, or Oysterbar? Ah, yes, you are familiar with the Zanzibar, eh? Well, be certain to mention my name to the ladies next time you're there. I'm sure they will treat you kindly. Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? Way back in 1989, Burma in Southeast Asia changed its name to Myanmar. And believe it or not, I hear they're thinking of changing the name again to something like Now with Aloe Vera for sensitive skin.
9.
This one's called George Jefferson and Big Queens. $2,000 for a correct answer. You know, those Jeffersons took the trip of their lives, leaving the bunkers in Queens and moving on up to the east side. Given what separates Queens from the east side of Manhattan, which song lyric further describes George and Wheezy's Move On Up? Fish don't fry in the East River. Beans don't burn in the Sound. Took a trip past the Harlem River. Or just to get Hudson bound. Actually, they did take a trip past the Harlem River. Poor George got rolled over by one of those Harlem Globegalopers. Looks like somebody isn't quite up in the big leagues. The East River separates Queens from Manhattan. Although it really doesn't matter what neighborhood they live in, because New York air pollution is so bad, she'll always be wheezy.
10.
Coming at you, Millionaire Head. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Okay, so maybe you've heard of this smabillionaire guy, Richard Branson. He owns Virgin Airlines. Yeah, well, he was also one of the guys who tried to make it around the world in a balloon. Okay, got all that? Now, watch the magic. Say in order to make it around the world, Richard Branson rubs his hot air balloon against his head and sticks it to the bottom of one of his planes circling the Earth. What force is he using? Static electricity, covalent bonding, centrifugal force, or telluric currents? When you rub your hair against a balloon and make it stick to something, you're using static electricity. But he'd need an enormous head of hair, loaded chock full of static electricity. Hey, I wonder what Wheezy Jefferson is doing these days. All right, don't freak out at me or nothing, but you're about to jump headfirst into a dis or dat. This dis or dat questions category is all that discovering is making them punchy. Listen up, I'm going to read off 7 names, all right? And for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a boxer or somebody who explored the New World. As each one comes up, if it's somebody who dishes out the punches, press the square button. If it's somebody who came snooping around the New World, press the circle button. And hit the triangle to skip the ones you don't know. For each correct answer, you're going to get $1,000. And you lose 1,000 for each one you get wrong or you don't get to. All right, I'm going to start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Fernando Cortez, boxer or explorer? Francisco Pizarro. Vasco de la Hoya. Juan Ponce de Leon. Sergio Camacho. Fernando de Soto. One more. Felix Trinidad. I sure hope you don't think it's going to be this easy every time. Let's look at your new score. Well done, my friend. Let's see how much longer you can keep that up.
12.
Up next, the Niña, the Pinta, and the Past the Sangria. And this one's worth $1,000. You may not be aware of this, but some people suggest that Christopher Columbus and Queen Isabella engaged in a little carnal exploration. Considering Christopher Columbus's nationality, what might Queen Isabella have called him? Her Portuguese man of love, her Italian stallion, her Spanish bullfighter, or her Greek of the week?
It's only fun until someone loses an eye. Oh, my eye!
Does this ring a bell? Christopher Columbus was from Genoa. Yep, that's in Italy. Upon his return from a long trip, Columbus would always give the Queen a little rum from the Bahamas and a little Italian salami.
13.
Here's a little something I call, what the hell do they have for air traffic controllers? $1,000 at stake on this one. All right, your plane landed safely and your luggage made it to the right airport. Hey, today nothing can go wrong. Imagine when you pick up your luggage, you find it's completely trashed. If you believe that 1980 American Tourister ad, who does the airport have working the baggage claim? Elephants, gorillas, bulls, or pythons? Survey says... Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. In an award-winning American Tourister ad, a gorilla attacked one of their suitcases to prove how indestructible it was. Say, aren't you worried about your luggage, Ted? No, of course not. Who'd want to break open a case of banana samples? Say, what the...
14.
The category is bird poop. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Open wide. Considering explorer and aviator Richard E. Byrd's famous expeditions, where would you expect to find rich deposits of bird crap? The American West, the Pacific Rim, the Congo, or the North and South Poles? Byrd spent a lot of time and left a lot of waste in the polar regions. He was actually the first man to fly over both poles.
Look, that plane! It's Byrd!
I hope he has supplies. Oh, crap.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue.
Who's catching that train? Oh, shoot, that reminds me. Hey, could you hurry this up, please? Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now turn off the freaking PlayStation and write this down somewhere.
You don't know Jack!
Congratulations, you have managed to slide into an empty slot on the high scoreboard. Please enter your name. I am still waiting. Please enter a name before I choose one for you. Listen up. Your new designation is ear hair. If you would like to play again,
who likes
please
ice
let
cream?
me know.
I do! Well, that's right, Bobby. And who likes ponies?
I do.
You betcha, Susie. And what about roller coasters?
I do.
You got it, Tommy. And how about pornography?
That's my favorite!
Right on, Grandpa. I think we all know where we're going.
Excellent! Pornography!
You really want fun for the whole family? Then come on down to Uncle Jack's amusement park, betting zoo, ice cream parlor, rifle range, and porn emporium. We know what families like.
Everybody in gorilla costumes.
Fingers.
I love them.
They're great!
I use mine every day.
And so should you.
Fingers!
Brought to you by the Finger People.
At WTEU, we're keeping Last Tuesday alive.
Hey, remember last Tuesday? Doesn't seem that long ago, does it? Those crazy clothes? What were we thinking when we wore that? And the ridiculous hairstyles. I hope those never come back. Well, tune in to WTEU to enjoy the sweet sounds of that magical time. Last Tuesday, we listened to songs that really meant something by artists like Kid Rock, Britney Spears, and NSYNC. Sure, come Thursday and Friday, we really were kicking ourselves for ever listening to music like that. But now, we can look back and admit we loved them. So join us, won't you?
WTEU, all last Tuesday, all the time. Here at Wackofson and Snurm, we're working for you. We understand that service is what creates customer loyalty, and we're willing to stand on our heads to keep you coming back. In fact, we'll stand on our heads, then do cartwheels. We'll juggle. We'll ride unicycles. We'll ride unicycles while twirling plates on the ends of sticks. Anything to show you that you're number one. We'll wear funny hats. We'll cover ourselves in your choice of delicious ice cream toppings and light our hair on fire. We'll hire you a band. We'll repaint your house. We'll introduce you to Mr. Robert De Niro. We'll have attractive young people of your sexual preference hand feed you grapes and fan you.
Wackefson and Snurm, totally committed to serving you.
Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir can take you to the future.
Me?
Yes, you.
Really? How?
Just add water and drink. Try it.
Okay. It, doesn't seem to be working.
Ah, but just wait a moment. Okay, now look at the clock.
Oh my God! It's a miracle! I'm living 2 seconds in the future! This stuff really works!
Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir. This stuff really works.
Wait! How will I survive here in this crazy future? With my simple old-fashioned ways, I'll be killed!